Here we are going to the 105-pound weight class from Ithaca, and he's in an Archer uniform.
Don't forget for 6th place.
Marc from Ithaca High School in Section 4, and from Section 9, Nanuet, New York, Paul Trapillo. Last year, Jim, Acapella was third at the 98-pound weight class. He's only a sophomore.
He's only a sophomore. This kid has a good future in high school wrestling. Is any relation to the Acapella that wrestled at Ithaca College?
Yes, he is, Jim. He's a nephew, I believe.
That's oddly enough. I wrestled against Acapella when I was in college.
That's right. That would have been Orlando, I think. Orlando Acapella, I believe.
Right.
The score at this point in the 105-pound weight class, just early in the first period, is Marc, who you see in a control position. He's leading at this point, including nothing. He scored a takedown. Now he's using a leg ride, cross body ride. As I remember, Jim, you used the legs a lot.
Well, I didn't like to, Klaus, but every now and then I get in a situation where I couldn't avoid it, so I did. I always got a little shaky when I get in that position because I said, here I'm using these big legs, this guy, and we might have this might be it.
This particular hold has a lot of names. I've heard it called the crucifix and the guillotine.
The most popular name is probably the crucifix.
It really kind of puts the stretch on the abdominal muscles. That's the end of the... So the leader at the end of the first period, 105-pound weight class, is Marc, and he started the second period in the down position. Paul Trapillo is at this point on top and in control. You can see he has number 9 right there on his...
If I can just comment about that last position, last hold that Acapella had before he went off the mat. We did talk about it being a crucifix, and it can be painful. Referees have to be careful about the fact that arm not coming back too far because you can definitely hurt a kid, or a kid can get hurt being in that position. But it can be painful.
I think it's interesting, Jim, that the officials really do seem to be concerned about the welfare of the boys.
Oh, definitely. I think they've done a great job in looking out for the welfare, the physical welfare of the kid. It's kind of tough being in this position because you've got to worry about the fans and the fathers and parents and the kid himself, the physical situation, and try to be fair. And you have to be fair because that's the only way it could be. But sometimes, no matter what you do, the fans are going to say I was a bad call and or whatever. As a matter of fact, I heard there was a situation here last year, Klaus, where one of the referees got into a little confrontation with one of the fans because of that type of situation.
Yes, indeed. I remember that so well. It was about 30 seconds left in the second period, and Marc, who this time is on the bottom, he's leading in this bout 5-0. It looks like Trapillo has a good tight waist ride and trying to use a little head lever there. And there is a stalling warning to Marc of Ithaca. And at the end of the second period, Acapella still leads 5-0. Now we're going into the third period, 105-pound weight class. And Marc has opposition, and he's leading in this bout 5-0. And the referee awarded 1 point to Marc since Paul Trapillo had applied an illegal headlock.
One of the things I like to say about, I haven't, been up here in 3 years plus. One of the things I noticed the same things last week when I watched the New England's in Massachusetts. The thing I noticed is that a lot of wrestlers are using the upper body type holds as opposed to the bottom half of the body. And that's something that was brought about because of the Russians in the Olympics. The AAU type of style wrestling. I think it's good myself.
This kind of constant pressure to the upper part of the body all the time.
Right. Well, they're using before, like when I first started out in high school and for a long time in college, people, says don't go upper body. You got to be careful because you're gonna get hurt. Or you're gonna not get hurt. I mean, you get hurt because you might lose 2 points or get caught in your back or whatever. Right. Exactly. And now the good thing about it is I like the upper body as long as you don't go overboard with it. And this is happening more and more, which I think is good.
You're beginning to sound something like a coach, Jim.
I tell you,
maybe that'll be in the offing someday.
No, I love kids and I like to run camps, but as far as getting into coaching either football players or wrestlers, I don't feel I'd have the flexibility to do the things I'd want to do or have to do to be successful.
Right.
And not anything wrong. It's just that, but I just don't feel that right now is I would want to be a high school or college coach.
Well, this out is just about over, Jim, and it looks like the winner here is going to be sophomore Marc from Ithaca, New York. He's going to win this bout 8-2. So here he is, the 1975 105-pound champion, Marc from Ithaca, New York.